Good morning, everybody. I always want to do something goofy. Just waking up, got a cup of coffee here. Assault is the Sample Logic 10 days for 10 years sale. Pick up Assault and you'll get Havoc for free today. Today only, August 18th, 2016. I'm going to try to be as chipper as I can here. I've just barely got a cup of coffee in me. But here we go. Assault is a Kontakt player instrument. It is compatible with both full and free version of Kontakt. Loads right into your libraries tab. It downloads as about 1 gigabyte, and it's full of impacts, transitions, risers. Sample Logic pitched this as hybrid transitions and sound design, and although the library did come out about 3 years ago, it still holds up very well, in my opinion. I'm going to play through a ton of the multis and instruments. You can be the judge yourself. I haven't used the instrument before, to be honest, so it's going to really be a first look video, even though the instrument is 3 years old. So without further ado, let's dig in and listen to some of the sounds. The MW, let's see what that does for the Montreal Force. Looks like it has a filter cut off on that mod wheel. That one's really nice too. Dark industrial score kind of stuff. Okay, this is cool because it's got these red areas. These turns on the triggers, which basically is a different signal chain. So you have different effects chains for each. So what you can see here is it just got the ability to click on these to actually do step sequencing with different parameters. So the attack, filter, you can see it jump up. Other thing that's great is we can add one here, use this knob here. We could pick, I don't know, here, something down here. Say if we wanted that to control the low cut, we could learn MIDI C here and, yep, okay, cool. Okay, so this one, the mod wheel is changing our filter. And as you can see, we've got the delay or step sequenced effect. They had a lot of fun naming these. Yeah, so just tweaking out that one, you can hear we start to get a whole another feel. I'm going to go ahead and close this multi out, and we'll just listen to them fresh. Here's it's called Quick Kits. We got combo 1. And the great thing about these quick kits is they take the samples used in the entire library and kind of organize them and map them across the keyboard so each key is a different sample. there's a couple of those. Here's one called interrupters. I like that one. And there's a selection of rises and falls. There's a couple different scrapes instruments. This is all in the quick kits folder. You can see we got 9 different folders. There's a folder of arpeggiated instruments. Yeah, that's definitely doing low cut. See, we've got our arpeggiator. We could do just about anything that a hybrid library would do. So the instrument has options, so we could use adjustments for glide, for portamento, detuning, stereo spread, and it looks like there's also the ability to change the amount of pitch bend. Oh, that's pretty cool. Tuner rip out chugger. So as you can see, there's a lot of these arpeggiated instruments. We got these folder full of combos. I don't know what this is. Should have probably read the manual a little bit, but if you're not a guy that reads the manual, then this is very much how you'd experience it here. Lots of very aggressive tones in that. Got an entire folder of impacts. Let's listen to some of those. Very aggressive. Some of these interrupters. That one's pretty cool. Now, I kind of glanced over these before. These are called triggers. Basically what it is you've got effects chains. So that's pretty cool to be able to just trigger the effects chain that you set up. Haven't even commented on this animation here. It's pretty out of control. So quite a few of those interrupters. We got reverses. I assume this is all stuff that's backwards. Oh, that's awesome. I'm really liking these. I think I could get a lot of use out of these. Pretty aggressive across the whole instrument pack. Rises and falls. So this one has that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this instrument. Nice. Okay, I got Cat for sure. So many of these here. A lot of stuff here. I am definitely digging Assault. I think I'm going to get a lot more use out of this than I actually expected going into it. I knew there was a pretty big wealth of sound design, even though it is a smaller library at 1 gigabyte. But the sound design itself it's an array of stuff that sounds very good, but none of it sounds dated. None of it has that, that Transformer sound that I kind of steer clear of now that that trend has passed. I think it could be very useful for composers, especially looking any kind of games, mobile games, video games. If you do any kind of sound effect design for trailers, highly recommend you check out all the demos. I'll put them in the page. Look in the link in the description below. And I'll include any other information I can find out about the library, including the official walkthrough videos. Thanks for checking out the video, and please subscribe, like, share. If you do make a purchase, please use the links in the description below. Developers can tell where traffic comes from, and that'll help us here at Sample Library Review continue to make more videos and content like this for you. I'll tell you a little story here about a composer who had a crappy website. He got his demo reel into somebody's hands and they loved it. Went to check out his website and he didn't get the gig. Guess what? You don't have to be that guy. I've tried out just about every web development platform there is out there, and I highly recommend Weebly. It's a simple drag and drop. In a very little time, you can have a great, clean, responsive website, either to host your demo reels, videos, or even set it up to sell digital goods. Head over to samplelibraryreview.com/Weebly link and get signed up for free to start building today.